Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to you all to this 99th annual general meeting of the company held through video conference, other audio visual means. I, Rajesh Doshi, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, have joined the meeting from Mumbai. It is 2:30 and we have requisite quorum present. I declare to commence this meeting. Now I will introduce to you directors of the company. Mayur Doshi, Vice Chairman and Joint Managing Director. Jyoti Doshi, Non-Executive Director. Anima Kapadia, Non-Executive Director and Chairperson of Stakeholders Relationship Committee. Sucheta Shah, Independent Director. Nandan Damani, Independent Director and Chairman of Audit Committee.
Namaste.
Ashish, he is unable to join the meeting. Rohit R. Dhur, Independent Director. Mr. Rajadaksha, Vice President and CFO, and Mr. Neeraj Oja, Vice President, Company Secretary and Legal, are present in the meeting through video conferencing. Mr. Sachin Negandhi and Komal Khedkar, partners of Messrs. K.S. Iyer and Company, Chartered Accountants and Statutory Auditors of the company, are present through video conferencing from Mumbai. Mr. Malvankar, Cost Auditor, is present through video conferencing from Mumbai. Mr. J.H. Ranade of JHR and Associates, Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer, is present through video conferencing from Thane. The company has received 2 corporate authorizations under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013, aggregating to 3,64,76,465 equity shares, representing 69.24% of the paid-up equity capital in favor of the directors of the company. The following documents and registers are available for inspection to the members on receipt of request by email at investors@indianhumepipe.com up to the conclusion of the annual general meeting. 1. Notice convening the 99th annual general meeting. 2. Report of Board of Directors along with annexures thereto for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. 3. The audited financial statement and auditor's report thereon for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. 4. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding will remain open for inspection during the meeting. 5. The register of contracts or arrangements in which the directors are interested will remain open for inspection during the meeting. The company has taken all steps to ensure that the shareholders are able to attend, participate, and vote at this AGM in a seamless manner and cast their vote on the resolutions placed in the meeting through e-voting system. The company has tied up with NSDL to provide facility for voting through remote e-voting. For participation in the AGM through VC, OIVM facility and e-voting during the AGM, and the facility of e-voting system is available for the purpose of conducting a poll during a meeting held through VC. The company has provided the facility of live webcast of proceedings of 99th AGM, which will enable members to view the AGM live from remote locations by logging on the e-voting website of NSDL. With your permission, I shall take the notice as read. As there are no qualifications to the audit report and therefore it is not required to be read. The global economy in 2024 expanded by 3.3% following recent upheavals, persistent challenges including geopolitical tensions, rising protectionism, supply chain disruptions, and climate-related shocks. Elections and renewed tariff imposed by the United States have constrained global trade growth. Amidst this uncertainty, India continued to shine, recording robust economic growth while navigating certain challenges. In 2024-25, a series of positive developments strengthened the domestic economy and demonstrated resilience despite global headwinds. The real GDP projected to grow at 6.4%. This growth is supported by resilient private consumption, steady government expenditure, strong agricultural output, and healthy rural demand. Retail inflation decreased from an average of 6.7% in financial year 2023 to 5.4% in financial year 2024. The lowest level since the pandemic, which is credited to timely interventions by the government and the Reserve Bank of India. Central government has managed their finances well by keeping fiscal deficit at reasonable level of 4.8% for the financial year 2024-25 and projected a number of 4.4% of GDP for the financial year 2025-26. Central government scheme to provide Har Ghar Jal, that is pipe water supply to all rural households in 5 years under Jal Jeevan Mission has made significant progress. Your company has participated and completed several water supply projects under this scheme. Few projects are under progress. Jal Jeevan Mission has been extended up to March 2028. Central and state government have decided to jointly take up various river linking projects. And as a result, there will be huge requirement of piped irrigation projects coming up in many states in the near future. Your company will look for the opportunities there to participate in this project under the new initiative of the government for river linking projects. During the year, company has achieved good progress in its initiative to monetize idle land parcels which it owns. Sale of land at Yelahanka, Bengaluru for a total consideration of rupees 559 crore is the main highlight of the monetization program for the year. Sale booking of units at its both Pune land parcels, which are under development agreements with Dosti Realty and Kalpataru Limited, respectively, are going on satisfactorily. The details of progress on this is given in the balance sheet already sent to you. Over next 5-6 years, company expect to receive large cash flows from this initiative of monetization of idle land parcels. Second highlight of the year is the expansion of pipe manufacturing capacity at Walwa and Dhule plants have been completed and commissioned at a total capex value of rupees 46 crores. The entire capex is done through internal accruals. Going forward, your company aims to improve its product mix of the business by selling and providing more of its own manufactured products in the total sales, including project sales. This will improve EBITDA margin, return on capital employed, and return on equity of the company. Last year, your company has secured two large irrigation projects in Maharashtra, where our own manufactured pipes are to be provided in these projects. Your company has achieved revenue of rupees 1,491 crore during the year, as against 1,388 crore achieved earlier year, an increase of 7.4%. The net profit of rupees 558 crore during the year, as against rupees 77.62 crore achieved in the earlier year. Substantial of this year's profit has come from an exceptional item, that is sale of company's land at Yelahanka, Bengaluru. During the year, company faced challenges in procurement of certain bought-out items required for the project due to shortages and delayed payment from various state governments' clients due to less allocation of funds to the infrastructure project and more to social causes. In view of the improved profits, the board of directors have recommended to increase the dividend at rupees 5.8 per equity share this year, including rupees 4 per share special dividend on account of sale of company's land at Yelahanka, Bengaluru, as compared to rupees 1.5 paid last year. Considering healthy order book position and expected orders, your directors are hopeful that barring any untoward happening, the company will be able to show reasonably good results for the current year. I wish to offer my thanks and gratitude to my colleagues on the board for their cooperation and guidance, and to the employees of the company at all levels for their dedicated services. I am also thankful to the banks for their continued support, and I thank all the shareholders for their support and confidence shown in the management of the company. As required under Companies Act and SEBI listing regulation, the company has provided remote electronic voting facility to all the shareholders holding shares as of the cutoff date, that is 25th July 2025. The e-voting commenced from 28th July 2025, 9 a.m. and ended on 31st July 2025, 5 p.m. The company has provided remote e-voting facility to its members who cast votes electronically for all the 6 items of resolution set out in the notice. The members who are present in the meeting through with PC facility and have not cast their votes through remote e-voting and are otherwise not debarred from doing so, can cast their vote through e-voting system during the AGM. The company has appointed Mr. J. Ranade, partner of Mrs. J.H.R. and Associates Company Secretaries, as scrutinizer for remote e-voting. The dividend, if declared at the meeting, will be credited dispatched to the members on or after 5th August 2025. Since the notice is already been circulated to the members and the resolutions have been put to vote through remote e-voting and e-voting system of NSDL at the AGM, the resolution will be taken as read. For the benefit of members attending the meeting, a brief of the resolutions is as under. I move all the resolutions as set out in the notice of AGM. Resolution number 1. Adoption of audited financial results of the company, including the audited balance sheet as at 31st March 2025 and the statement of profit and loss account for the year ended on that date. Reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereof. Resolution number 2. To declare the dividend for the financial year ended 31st March 2025 on equity shares of the company. Resolution number 3. Reappointment of Mr. Mayur R. Doshi, who retires by rotation and being eligible offered himself for reappointment. Special resolution, resolution number 4. Approve continuation of directorship of Anima B. Kapadia as a non-executive, non-independent director of the company on completion of 75 years of age. Resolution number 5. Appointment of Messrs. J.H.R. and Associates as secretarial auditors for the financial year 2025-26 up to 2029-30. Resolution number 6. Ratification of remuneration to cost auditor for the financial year 2025-26. Now I welcome the shareholders to offer their comments on the annual accounts. I request members to be brief and avoid repetitive questions asked by previous speakers. Now I call the names of members who have pre-registered themselves as speakers and request the speaker members to be brief and restrict their speech to 3 minutes so that other speaker member can get the opportunity to speak at the meeting. First name is Lekha Satish Shah.
Yeah, Ms. Lekha Shah, you have been promoted as a panelist. Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
you can speak, ma'am.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I would like to welcome our new company secretary, Neeraj Ojadi, of the board. I know him for a long time for his previous company. I'm sure that he will add a lot of value to our company. Again, I would like to thank our company secretary, Neeraj Bhai, for giving me this opportunity and smooth process where I'm able to talk in front of you all in AGM. I found the AGM notice and I'm delighted to say it's so beautiful, full of colors and fact and figures in place. Chairman sir, your opening remarks were so insightful and comprehensive that you have already addressed everything I had in mind. Sir, may all your upcoming festivals filled with joy and blessings, sir. Sir, I'm proud to be a shareholder of this company. Again, I thank our company secretary Neeraj Bhai for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Sir, I have complete trust and faith in our board of directors and chairman, sir. There are where there is trust, there is no question, sir. Sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. So I would like to say I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Sir, please arrange a get together for the available members present in the meeting. Thank you, sir.
Get together. Get together.
Second is Sharad Kumar Jivraj Shah.
Sir, he is not there.
Okay. Gyaneshwar Bhagwat.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Bhagwe, you have been promoted as a panelist. Please unmute yourself, switch on your video, and ask.
Hello, am I audible, sir? Can you hear me
Yes, yes, you
perfectly,
are
sir?
audible. Yes,
Yeah,
you are
thank you
audible.
very much, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, sir. First of all, respected chairman, board of director, I'm thankful to, myself, Gyaneshwar K. Bhagwat from Mumbai. Respected chairman, board of director, I'm thankful to our company secretary, Mr. Neeraj Kumar Oza, for sending me the soft copy as well as hard copy of the annual report very in advance, which is full of information, easy to follow. Also, fact and figures are very much easy and appreciate and very well understand by the shareholder. So, thanks to him and his team for doing the excellent work. Secondly, again, I thank to Neeraj Oja for drafting an annual report copy in the multicolor with photograph of factory area. Next page use the information about the content and so on. Sir, there are a lot of things in the annual report. So again, thanks to him again. Sir, I don't have much question about the financial part because as a chairman and our board members are doing excellent work for the company for growing the business and all that. Sir, both I support all the resolution. Sir, I have a few queries. First of all, sir, what is our main source of purchase raw material? Though we are importing material from China. Secondly, is our company facing any issue of unskilled and skilled labor? Thirdly, if yes, what steps are taken by our company? Sir, my one more question is that next year we are going for 100 years. So it's a small request for a plant visit. And if it is possible, can you give us a bonus? It is my only two requests, sir. It is nothing much. It is only the request, sir. And sir, one more question. If Mr. Bharatne Gandhi can speak to this mobile, that is my third question, sir.
What?
If Bharatne Gandhi has he sent a speaker shareholder, can he talk to through this mobile if it is possible?
No, he has not registered his name, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Manjit Singh.
Yeah, you have been promoted as a panelist. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, Chairman sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Chairman sir, first of all, good afternoon to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of Indian Hume Pipe Ltd and my fellow shareholder. चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में हमें कंपनी के बारे में बताया, उससे सर क्लियर विजन होता है हमारा जो फ्यूचर है वो सर एक ब्राइट फ्यूचर है. बाकी सर जिस तरीके से सर हमारी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग में अराउंड 73% है, तो सर ये एक अच्छी बात है. बस सर थोड़ा सा ये पूछना चाहूंगा सर, जिस तरीके से टोटल एक्सपेंसेस लास्ट ईयर हमारे 1293 करोड़ थे और सर इस बार 1382.10 है, तो सर इसमें किस तरीके के खर्चे बढ़े हैं सर, थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताएं। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, लास्ट ईयर के मुकाबले क्या हमने कुछ नए एम्प्लॉयज भी जोड़े हैं अपनी कंपनी में? सर थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताएं। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, एक शेयर होल्डर सर अपना हार्ड एंड मनी जो सर कंपनियों में लगाता है, और सर स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर की सर जो मेल करते हैं, उसके अंदर सर अगर हो सके तो सर एक छोटी सी चीज है सर, अगर आपके सामने सर हम बोले तो सर, या तो सर यहाँ से सेक्टल डिपार्टमेंट या कोई बंदा फोन करके सर स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर बता दे, क्योंकि मैंने अभी लास्ट टाइम अभी देखा बिल्कुल कि मेल में लिखा हुआ था। सर अगर कोई बताएगा तो सर हमें थोड़ा याद भी रहता है, और सर बात भी अच्छी लगती है कि हाँ भाई अगले कंपनी सेक्रेटरी से भी कॉल आया कि उन्होंने पूछा भाई आपका स्पीकर नंबर इतना है। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से सर आप लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं सर, हमें पूरा विश्वास है आने वाला जो फ्यूचर है वो एक ब्राइट फ्यूचर है। बाकी सर जो जो शेयर होल्डर सर आपके साथ एज अ स्पीकर जुड़े हैं, उन लोगों का भी सर, वो लोग भी, अब हम लोग भी सर अपनी टाइम निकाल के सर आप लोगों के साथ जुड़ते हैं। और सर जो जो डायरेक्टर्स और कोई भी सर हमारी कंपनी में अगर मीटिंग अटेंड करता है तो सर सबकी सर इनको सेटिंग फीस वगैरह सब प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। तो सर जो जो शेयर होल्डर जुड़ा सर, इन लोगों का भी ध्यान रखा जाए। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
राजेश चैनानी.
Sir, he is not there.
Okay. Vasudha Dakwe.
She is also not there.
Yusuf Rangwala.
Yeah, Mr. Yusuf, you have been promoted as a panelist. You can switch.
यस सर, आपको आवाज आ रहा है जोशी साहब? गुड आफ्टरनून सर. સર જોશી સાહેબ કેમ છે ટેબ્લેટ સર? આજે જોશી સાહેબ ટેબ્લેટ કેમ છે? ટેબ્લેટ સારી છે? ટેબ્લેટ મજામાં છે? તો હવે મેં સાહેબ જરા આગળ કરું. સાહેબ ये अपना कंपनी सेक्रेटरी नीरज आहूजा पहले सर वो टीबीजेड में थे सर. वो पहले सर टीबीजेड में काम करते हैं सर. उनको मैं पहचानता सर. टीबीजेड से उनकी पहचान है सर. जैसा उनका नाम वैसा उनका काम सर. ही इज ए वेरी एक्सीलेंट कंपनी सेक्रेटरी सर. उनको कोई जरूरत नहीं है. उनकी नॉलेज इतनी है सर, ये कंपनी में वो आपको आगे बढ़ाएंगे सर. आपने सितारों को पकड़ के है सर. उनके लिए शेयर प्रेसिडेंट नीरज सर, आपके लिए शेयर प्रेसिडेंट सर. आपने जो ढूंढा है हीरा ढूंढा है सर. हीरा कभी भी चमकते ऐसा आपने सेक्रेटरी को ढूंढा है सर. हम आपके साथ में बहुत खुश है सर. सर 99 ईयर है अभी सर. नेक्स्ट ईयर अपना 100 ईयर हुआ तो आप 100 साल कैसे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे सर? वेदर विल स्प्लिट, वेदर विल बोनस सर. आपने 5 रुपए 80 पैसे डिविडेंड दिया. और अपना नीलेश सर ने अपने जो अपना कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, उनको क्या तारीफ करूं सर. इनकी एक्सीलेंट बैलेंस शीट, एक्सीलेंट सब प्रिपरेशन, सबके लिए सर धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर. बहुत सालों बाद आपने अबाउट मेनी इयर्स बैक सर यू अरेंज फैक्ट्री इन पुणे सर. मैं हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट आपको हाथ जोड़ के विनती करता हूँ जोशी साहब, अभी नेक्स्ट ईयर 100 ईयर है तो 100 ईयर के लिए कुछ ऐसा मत करो साहब. कुछ भी मीठा हो जाए सर. कुछ भी हमारे भेजिए इस बार सर. दिवाली को इस बार तो दिवाली आपको सेलिब्रेट करना ही पड़ेगा हमारे साथ में, क्योंकि 100 साल तो जिंदगी में एक ही बार आता सर. आप अभी सेंचुरी कवर कर रहे हैं सर. नेक्स्ट ईयर अपना सेंचुरी होएगा सर. आईएमसी में फिजिकल मीटिंग रखना सर. इतना मेरा हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट है, क्योंकि आपसे सर मुलाकात नहीं हो रही है सर. ऐसा तो आपको देखो चेहरा देखते हैं हमें खुशी होती है, लेकिन जो आपके रूबरू मुलाकात होती है उसकी बात ही अलग है सर. नेक्स्ट ईयर सर फिजिकल मीटिंग रखना सर. इतना मेरा हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट है सर. फूलों की खुशबू कलियों की बहार और अपना साथ इंडियन ह्यूम पाइप का हमेशा विश यू गुड लक. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, वंदे मातरम, भारत माता की जय. जय हिंद सर. विशिंग यू गुड लक सर.
Thank you, Yusuf bhai. Next one is Ayush Gupta
Sir, he is not there.
and Rohit Ohri.
Yeah, Mr. Rohit, you have been promoted in a panelist. You can speak.
Yes, sir, I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Yes, sir. First of all, we should congratulate the entire team for this perfect timing for monetizing the asset. I think you, along with Mayur and his team, you have made the company absolutely debt-free, and there is immense cash. In addition to that, you have reduced the receivables also, and that has very great visibility for future cash flow as well. So many congrats to you all. Sir, growth is the key for the company, and with the legacy that we have, next year or maybe next month, you will be celebrating your birthday, 75th birthday, and the company will also be celebrating the 100 years. So there should be some party for long-term shareholders like me. So there are 3 or 4 observations, few from your opening remarks and few which are for the company or the operations. The first one being on diversification plan. You did mention that you are looking at certain change in the product mix, or you're trying to get your products in the market, or maybe there are some 2 large projects where you are going to give your own products. Sir, my question is that what sort of revenue should we anticipate from these initiatives? And what is the current order book? Maybe as of end of July, if you can share that number. And how many projects are we L1? I know last we were L1 in 7 projects. We were L1 is 4 projects with 700 crores. Currently, what is the status of that? In addition to that, for the diversification plans, I know that we are in this business for water EPC, but why are we not exploring other opportunities in the water treatment, or maybe some sort of irrigation or desalination of water? I think that there are other players like Wabag or Denta or maybe Ion Exchange who have been doing quite a lot of value addition in the field of water. Why is IHP not exploring these opportunities? I think the sky is the limit for the people associated to water and the operations in water. I think IHP can do wonders over there. Why are we lagging a bit in that, or why not exploring these opportunities? I think that Mayur and his team, they are doing a fantastic job. My question is that how will IHP fetch value going forward? How will you do a little bit of more value addition? Because what I feel is IHP is more or less like a bamboo, or you can say it is a small bamboo shoot. And if you are aware as to how bamboo grows for the first 5-7 years, there's not much growth that happens. But suddenly, in a very short span of time, maybe 20% of the time, 80% of growth of the bamboo shoot happens. I feel that the market cap of IHP should be following in the same fashion. I'm not sure that why we are having a market cap of somewhere around 2,000 odd crores, wherein it should be somewhere around 7,000-8,000 crores. The sole reason being that even if you put the valuations and even if you check the small land parcels that we have, that must be somewhere around 500-600 crores. And if you go for the larger land banks that we have, that should be another 700 odd crores. I think Mayur can correct the numbers, but I think there's immense potential and there's immense cash that should be there in the company if you monetize the assets going forward as well. We have all the ingredients. Only thing left out is the awareness. The awareness amongst the institutional investors. 74% is cornered by you. There are some long-term investors like us who have cornered some. And then the lacking aspect is the institutional investor. So what is IHP doing to bring that awareness in the investor community? And what do you think that are the small things that you can do to bring more awareness? Because if you look at the other players and have a look at their market cap or their awareness amongst the people, I don't think people even consider IHP in the water businesses, because whenever you get these WhatsApp forwards, you don't see IHP in the list. So that clearly indicates that the awareness amongst the institutional investor is lacking for IHP. The third trigger point is the value creation. Like I already asked you that what is the order book and what are you and Mayur and his team doing to increase this order book? Well, of course, if the revenues grow and if you try to show better margins going forward, then I think we should be somewhere around 5,000 or maybe 10,000 crore market cap. Apart from that, I think when these kind of things they come together and they blend in together, I'm very sure that why should IHP not get a PE of somewhere of 35, 40 or 45? And then probably there could be players like maybe L&T or Mega or maybe Adani who might be interested in buying out a stake in IHP or maybe partnering with IHP. So your thoughts on that? Do you think that you will be ready to sell some stake in IHP to these big players? And lastly, I hope that you share some thoughts on these observations as well as on the succession planning of the company. I know Mayur is quite young, but maybe after 5, 7 or 10 years from today, what is the succession planning, or do you intend to sell some stake to players like L&T? That's all from my side. I hope you answer the questions. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Hariram Chaudhary.
Yeah, Mr. Hariram Chaudhary, you have been promoted in a panelist.
Now I'm unmuted. Now I'm starting my video also. Chairman Sri Rajesh and Chairman of the CSR committee, because I would like to speak on the CSR also. First of all, my name is Hariram Chaudhary. I'm speaking from my home at Santa Cruz. Mr. Chairman, I give compliments to the company secretary for bringing out the voluminous annual report under the guidance of the chairman and managing director. Now, next year is the 100th annual AGM. This is a special occasion in which we shareholders would expect the bonus. Please consider about it. Then I support the reappointment of Sri Mayurji. Now,
Mr. Chaudhary, no, I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि ये नेक्स्ट ईयर 100 इयर्स है तो
Yeah.
उसमें ये स्पेशल ओकेजन है तो उस दिन उसमें हमको बोनस मिलना चाहिए, ये एक मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है। और दूसरा ये कि सीएसआर के बारे में मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, तो मैं सीएसआर कमेटी के चेयरमैन का भी ध्यान खींचना चाहता हूँ। तो अभी मैं सीएसआर के बारे में ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जो अमाउंट हमने सीएसआर में स्पेंड किया, खर्च किया है, क्या वो 2% से ज्यादा है, ये कृपया बताने की कृपा करें। ये भी बताइए कि सीएसआर कमेटी के चेयरमैन कौन है और सीएसआर के कमेटी के मेंबर कौन है, ये कृपया बताने की कृपा करें। कृपया ये भी बताइए कि लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी क्या हम यूज कर रहे हैं, क्या हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस यूज कर रहे हैं। और अब मेरे कुछ सजेशंस है। एक सजेशन तो ये है कि नेक्स्ट मीटिंग हाइब्रिड रखा जाए, यानी कि ऑनलाइन एज वेल एज फिजिकल। अब देखिए हमारे हाई कोर्ट में ये होता है और लास्ट में करती है, तो एडिशनल एक्सपेंडिचर कुछ ज्यादा नहीं होने वाला है, इस पर जरा विचार कीजिए। दूसरा सजेशन ये है कि हमारे जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर है उनके साथ आप बॉम्बे में गेट टुगेदर रखिए, ये दूसरा सजेशन है। तीसरा सजेशन ये है कि अपने सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट के लिए एक डेडिकेटेड फोन रखिए, जिससे हम सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट के मेंबर के साथ में रेगुलरली टच रहे, फेस्टिवल ग्रीटिंग समय समय पे भेजते रहे, इस तरह हम उनसे परसेंटेज बना के रखें। और दूसरा ये कि मॉडरेटर अभी जो अनाउंस कर रहे हैं, अगर वो स्पीकर नंबर भी अनाउंस करे तो बहुत अच्छा होगा। नेम तो अनाउंस वो करते ही हैं, तो वो भी जरा करे तो बहुत अच्छा होगा। दूसरा ये बताइए कि अपन जो कंस्ट्रक्शन कर रहे हैं, अपने जो कहीं भी जहाँ जरूरत है, क्या हम सोलर एनर्जी यूज कर रहे हैं, क्या हम वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग यूज कर रहे हैं, कृपया बताइए। इस ईयर 2025-26 में हम कितना एक्सपेंडिचर, कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर कर रहे हैं, वो भी कृपया बताने की कृपा करें। क्या दूसरा ये बताइए कि हमारे जो कई शेयर होल्डर हैं जिनके शेयर या डिविडेंड IEPF में चले गए हैं, क्या हम उनको हेल्प कर रहे हैं, प्लीज बताइए कि हेल्प कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रहे हैं। दूसरी बात कि फ्रॉड प्रिवेंशन के लिए हम क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं, वो भी बताइए। और इसी के साथ में मैं थैंक यू देता हूँ राजेश जी और धनराज अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को भी उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ। मेरा नाम है हरिराम चौधरी। थैंक यू।
Thank you. Himanshu Trivedi.
So he is not there.
Satish Shah.
He is also not there.
I think Mr. Sharad Kumar Shah, who was not there, has joined, so he can speak now.
Yeah, Sharad Kumar, you have been put in the panel.
Hello, can I speak, sir?
Yes, you can speak.
Sir, one thing is very good that I read your balance sheet completely, but I have not understood exactly what is happening. But when I heard your speech, things are very clear. That you said that we have received 559 crores by disposing the land, and this thing is not the end of this particular year. this will go on continuously, and you will go on disposing which lands which we are having, and so that is absolutely excellent. And one thing I have not understood from your speech, sir, that you have said that you will develop your products apart from the project, and that you will sell. So if you can elaborate what you want to say, that will be better, sir. Another
Can you
thing-
repeat? Can you repeat the question? I have not understood your question.
You said that India, this Indian Hemp is going to develop their own product.
We are going to use our own product, manufactured product in the projects. That is what I am saying.
Okay. Okay.
We use it, but we going forward, we want to more use that our own products.
But one thing is there, sir. I'm confident the company will definitely do well. And this is what has happened in 99 years. I have already sent you the mail. 99 years, Indian Hemp is the only company, and the promoters are holding 72 point. And single promoter is holding such a good holding. Another thing that our PAT, when what is the market cap, exceptional items, all these things, even the EPS of 98.81, all things are happened in 99 after 99 years, and this is a good thing. And this suggests me that why not to reduce our borrowing, why not to reduce our debit, and whatever say, now you have given special dividend. It looks like that it may be a very small amount. So whenever you get something extra, apart from the performance, I request you to distribute to the shareholders. And you are the biggest shareholders. If 559, if you dispose of, then out of that 72% you will get, and that can be utilized by promoters for their progress, new products, new ideas, new concept, new companies. So only disposing the land is not sufficient, but get money back so that we can, the promoters can do well, sir. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I will try to answer the question. Lekha Shah, thank you for your good words and for supporting all the resolutions. Mr. Bhagwat, thank you for your good words and on the comments on the annual accounts and which are full of information with photographs. You have asked what is the main source of raw material we procure. Well, our basic raw material like steel, HR coils mainly we purchase from JSW Steel, Bansal Steel, Sunanda Steel, Sandeep Ispat, Suvarna Industries, etc. Cement is purchased from Ultratech Cement, Wonder Cements, and Kesoram Industries. PC wire purchased from Tata Steel and Twister Steel. You have also asked whether we are having any shortage of skilled labor. No, we don't have any problem in having with skilled and unskilled labor. Mr. Manjit Singh, thank you for saying about the bright future for the company. You have asked what are the total expenses, why they have increased.
Miscellaneous expenses.
Miscellaneous expenses, why they are increased. Miscellaneous expenses includes project office related common costs. The increase is mainly due to watch and ward expenses and expenses on and interest on paid to the MSME creditors. Second thing is increase in provision of expected credit loss is in current year is due to increase in work in progress and trade receivables, particularly on old projects. Repairs expenses increase mainly due to increase in the plant and machinery maintenance. Mr. Many shareholders have asked about that next year we are going to complete 100 years and we should consider bonus shares or whatever. On such occasions in the past, like Golden Jubilee or 90 years, 80 years, the board of directors have always rewarded shareholders. And this year, next year also, when we complete 100 years, the board of directors will definitely consider something for the shareholders. That is your question. Mr. Rohit Ohri, congratulations for monetization of land bank. You are also asked about diversification. Well, we are at the moment, we see that the huge requirement for our existing products is going to be there. So we will be concentrating on that. And however, diversification projects are also, we can consider as and when some opportunity comes. You wanted to know order book position. Order book position is around 3,800 plus. Plus we are lowest in one project of 726 crore, which makes it a total of 4,000 and almost 600 crores. So order book position is quite comfortable. Now you are also asked why we are not exploring water treatment and other this thing in the. But when we are taking a turnkey projects on EPC, many projects have got water treatment plants, and we also undertake water treatment and we construct water treatment plants as a part of that EPC contract. Recently, we have secured one work in Bangalore where a sewage treatment plant is also included. And therefore, we will get some experience in that sewage treatment plant. Mr. Sharat Kumar Shah, good words. Yes, this monetization program will reduce our borrowing. In fact, the time will come that we will have a zero debt situation. Well, I have tried to answer all the questions, but if any shareholder or speaker feels that I have not answered a particular question, then please send an email and I will try to reply to that email and answer your questions. Now I hand over the e-voting process to the scrutinizer. The e-voting facility will be kept open at the NSGL e-voting system after completion of the proceedings of the AGM for 15 minutes to enable the shareholders to cast their votes. The results of the remote e-voting and the e-voting of this annual general meeting will be consolidated and will be announced on receipt of the scrutinizer's consolidated report and will be made available on the website of the company, on the website of NSDL, and also on the website of BSE and National Stock Exchange of India Limited. I authorize the company secretary to countersign the scrutinizer's consolidated report on the results of the remote e-voting and e-voting of this annual general meeting. I thank you all for your presence at the meeting, and I now declare the meeting is closed. Thank you very much.
Tech support, please stop the recording.